decide for yourself. The Bodhisattva. What if the reason you're drawn to Zen isn't because you're searching for enlightenment, but because somewhere along the way, it's as if you lost contact with some part of your own humanity? Not in some dramatic, existential crisis way, but in the quieter, more dangerous way, where life starts to feel mechanical, where your reactions are predictable, where you're doing things, saying things, even thinking things that don't quite feel like you. And yet, you keep going, because what else is there? Now, here's where the Buddhist idea of the Bodhisattva usually shows up. You've probably heard it framed like this: a person who gives up their own enlightenment to help others. Sounds noble. Sounds heroic. Also, sounds completely unrealistic. Because, if you're being honest, most people aren't trying to delay enlightenment for others. They're just trying to get through the day while keeping some sense of themselves. So let's flip the script. What if serving others isn't the delay of enlightenment, but one of the entry points into it? Think about it. When you're stuck in your own head, looping thoughts, replaying conversations, managing identity, you're trapped in a kind of closed system. Everything bends back toward me, my problems, my story, my uncertainty. And the more you stay there, the more distant everything feels. But the moment you genuinely attend to someone else, something shifts. Not philosophically, but functionally. Your attention moves. Your world opens. And for a moment, just a moment, you're not performing yourself anymore. You're responding. That response, that simple, unfiltered engagement, that's closer to your humanity than all the thinking in the world. Now let's be clear. Serving others doesn't automatically make you a good person. You can help people for all the wrong reasons. Guilt, obligation, image management. And when that's the case, it feels just as mechanical as everything else. So this isn't about moral points. It's about contact. Real contact. Because when service is done with even a small degree of sincerity, it interrupts the pattern. It breaks the loop. And it gives you something direct to work with. Not an idea of compassion, not a concept of selflessness, but an actual moment of connection. And from there, something interesting starts to happen. You don't just help others. You start to feel again. Not in some emotional, sentimental way, but in the sense that your actions begin to line up with the moment. Less hesitation, less calculation, more immediacy, more clarity. And over time, that changes the nature of service itself. It stops feeling like something you're trying to do and starts becoming something that just happens. Not because you decided to be good, but because there's less in the way. Less self-interference, less distortion, less separation. And this is where the traditional idea of the Bodhisattva starts to make sense. Not as a hero, not as a moral ideal, but as a description of what a human being looks like when they're no longer disconnected from their own experience. At that point, helping others isn't a sacrifice. It isn't even a choice in the way we normally think about choice. It's just the natural expression of being aligned with what's happening. So the goal isn't to become a good person. That's too small, too forced, too easy to fake. The real shift is this: from trying to be good to becoming someone for whom goodness is no longer a question. And if you're starting from a place of disconnection, and most people are, then serving others isn't the end of the path. It's one of the most practical ways back. Not to enlightenment, not yet, but to something more immediate, more usable, more real. Your own humanity.